I wanted to talk about a topic that might be underrated, and that will be about having hair or no hair for boxing. I try to find literature about it so that I could share more than just my own perspective or what I had experienced. I couldn't find really any literature about it, so I will tell you in my own experience about how to get that extra age and what would be the difference of having hair or no hair at all for boxing. And please, I will have to, so that you could understand me a little bit better and the importance of it. There is an example of in sports where there was, here for example in England, there was their cyclists team having win at all for decades until they changed their coach. And just to make sure, so his name is Dave Brailsford. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So this coach came along, and instead of having only one thing, change one thing that will radically change them, he focuses on the aggregation of marginal gains. And that I learned it through a book that is called Atomic Habits. Anyways, in this book, mention about the aggregation of marginal gains. You are looking for just that 1% extra gain, that when you have or you add all these little gains, it has a big change in your sport or in your performance. And so therefore this coach, instead of looking for that big one big change, he looked for little things like improving the seat, improving the how high it is, just those little things. And therefore, I have found one way that without having to take any enhancement or anything that it comes out of your body, this little thing that might look so banal, so unimportant, may actually give you that little extra edge that when you are talking about elite athletes, that can make the difference. For example, let's say swimming. To get the difference between the first place and the one that is not even in the podium, sometimes it's just by milliseconds. So yes, it does matter. Anyway, so the thing is, I recently cut my hair really, really short, and now I find that having no hair, you do feel a little bit more the punch. Yeah, that little extra hair does make a small cushioning. In my own experience, I have not just in sparring. When I have had my sparring, I really feel more the punches in my head. They feel more like kind of like a dry punch on the head. Not only that, for example, just something simple that you can experience quite more easier. Bumping your head on the table, on a chair, going to the car, inside the taxi, inside the cab, in your car, going inside, you bump your head. It does feel different, and even sometimes in my head would be immediately almost red, and I could feel the bump and sometimes even a little bit of blood. So it does matter. The second thing that it does have a quite a difference is the amount of sweat. Not only that you sweat more or you feel more the sweat because it goes straight to your eyes. And it felt like almost burning in the eyes. When I had my hair, there is less sweat because your hair absorbs that moisture. They absorb more the moisture of your hair, and also it doesn't go for some reason doesn't go straight to your eyes, or as easier. So that's the two main difference. On the other side, I will also suggest not to have your hair longer than passing your eyes. It's quite easy that your hair goes into your eyes, and it's quite bothering. I have also had experience even fights where I have a little bit longer my hair. and it goes into my eyes. It doesn't have to be very long, just as long as it touches your eyes, then that's long enough. For instance, Gervonta Davis, I think in one of his fights, his hair went into his eyes and he had to put his knee down. So I will strongly suggest you not to have your hair that long. I will also suggest you, if you are lucky enough to have enough to be able to decide if you want to have a short hair or no hair at all, to choose for the having a little bit of hair is always better. To have a little bit, you will feel a little bit less those punches, and also for the sweat you will feel the difference. It won't go so easily into your eyes. It will absorb a little more your sweat. So that is my recommendation. That will be your added amount of improvement to get to the 5-10% that you want to get, so that you are better than your competition. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this information. I'm giving it for you for free. That doesn't mean it has no value. Please like, share, send it to your friend that has no hair. Hopefully it will be helpful for you or any of your friends, and I will see you on the next video.